Alright, this is what we'll need to change the rear differential. I got some Acura dual pump fluid, but it's just as equivalent as the Honda DPSF2. So I went to the Honda dealership. They didn't have the Honda brand, but they had the Acura one. They're both the same price, same fluid, just different label. Got some washers. The fill plug is about 20 millimeters, and the drain plug is 18 millimeters. So I'm going to be using these aftermarket ones. You can get the OEM ones, but they're like 15 bucks. So I'm going to cheap out today and just use these. And the fluid pump for the bottle, made by Slippery Pete. And we're going to be using a 3/8 socket to break open the plugs. So let's get under the car, get a drain bucket, and drain out the old fluid. Update here. This pump apparently only works on gallon jugs, does not work on quart size bottles. So instead, I'm going to be using this Pittsburgh multi-use transfer pump. It was also pretty cheap, about 10 bucks at Harbor Freight. So if you can, grab yourself one of these and it should work well with the quart size bottles. Alright, we're in the back of the car. Got my 3/8 wrench already socketed in. So right side facing the back, left side facing the front of the car. So the fill plug is right here and the drain plug is right there. So always remember to take off your fill plug first in case it gets jammed, threaded, or whatever issues might come up. So let's get this fill plug open first. So this thing is jammed. So Honda made a little nice access hole over here so you can stick a extension in there to give yourself some extra leverage. So let me get an extension and probably a breaker bar to get this thing out. So let's get this thing out of here. All right, got nice short 3-incher. Smaller the better. All right, let's see. Perfect. Now it's flush with the cross member. So all right, so this is what it looks like behind the cross member. If it's just flush with a 3-inch extension, this is a 1/2 inch breaker bar attached to a 3/8 adapter, because this thing is jammed shut. So let's get this thing pulled off. Oh, there you go. Love that crack. All right. All right. Get this thing nice and open. Whoops. Oh, that fluid looks fairly new, nice and clear. I'm wondering if they swapped the fluid out when they did the axle seals, but so far it looks very clean. Anyway, since we're here, might as well change it. There's no record of them changing it, so you never know. Let's put that back on there and drain it from the bottom. It'll be quicker. Let's put this back on there. Yes, I know the washer's not on there. It already came out. But anyways, let's move on to the drain plug. Hopefully that one is going to come out easily. Let's see here. All right, got that on there. Oh man, that thing is stuck as well. Having greasy hands doesn't help either. Let's see if I can use this here. All right, let's go. Oh, there you go. That crack sound, always so satisfying. All right, comes out nice and easily. Let's see. Get that drain plug there. Oh, yeah, that fluid looks really good. I am guessing that they did swap out that fluid and that didn't really need to get changed, but like I said, since we're here, might as well. There's no record of anything, so better to do it. All right, we're gonna let this drain, check those washers, and let's see, look for that drain plug. Check that washer out. Make sure we pry that washer off. There's one here. Can't see, and there's the other one here. All right, I am back with the new washers here. Let's get that drain plug bolt if I can find it. All right, so this one's gonna be the bigger one. Let's see what's up. All right, there you go. I don't see any metal debris, so I am really guessing that they did change it, because usually there'll be metallic particles stuck on the magnet. There is none, so I'm guessing that they did change it, and all of this wasn't necessary. But since we're here, like I said, might as well. You get a torque wrench and torque this thing down. New crush washer. There you go. Right there. Get the torque wrench and get the drain plugged in, torqued up first so it doesn't leak out. Alright, I'm back. So you're gonna need to torque this down to 35 foot-pounds. That's man, I'm gonna have to torque it this way. Whoops. So you're gonna have to torque it to 35 foot-pounds. You're gonna have to go even more in because the other side's blocked. Alright, let's see. Will the socket even fit? What? Oh man, you're gonna need an extension because these torque wrenches don't fit. This is crazy. All right, be right back. There you go. Heard that click? That is done. All right, so this thing takes about 1.9 quarts. Make sure when you check your fluid transfer pump that the in goes to the new fluid bottle, the quart size bottle. All right, get that in there, and the out goes to the rear differential. Let's see. It's hard to see with this cross member in the way. Let's see. All right. Now, let's see if we can see my setup here. Whoops. All right. So I got my hand on the bottle. Thing all the way down. Let's pump.
Alright, you can see the fluid in the bottle getting lower. So fluid is being pumped into it. Alright, half a quart. This thing's actually good because each pump pumps out a lot of fluid. Almost done with the bottle. Man. Oh, you heard that? Gargling. It's tilted to get every single drop out. Let's see. Alright, this bottle is almost done. Alright, let's get this bottle out, get this thing out, get a new bottle, and hopefully that should be it. Be right back. Start pumping away. Half the bottle's already gone. Gargling means it's done. Remember, there's still some fluid in the lines, so in order to get it all, you'll need to have 3 quarts of this thing. And whatever left over, I guess you can just use it for next time or whatever. Last bottle, hopefully it'll overflow after 1 or 2 pumps, and that's when you know you're done. Alright, starting to come out. I don't know if you can see it, but the liquid is dripping out, so that's when you know you are done. Alright. Alright, now you can just take the pump out. Where did I put my... Alright, this is my fill tube. And remember, same way, 35 foot-pounds, new crush washer on there. Remember, got it set as 35 foot-pounds. Clicked off. All right. Pig mats, always good thing to have. All right, we're in the car, we're driving, driven like a couple hundred feet. So far, it drives really smooth, as if I just had a brand new oil change. Considering I am 4,300 miles in between oil changes, the car drives insanely smooth. So I'm not sure if it's a placebo effect or what, but I noticed that it is very, very smooth. And I just had the AT fluid swapped out, drained and filled 2 times a week ago, so that makes it even more smooth. This car drives as if it's brand new. So sorry for the sound, I have the AC on, but other than that, there is no engine rumbles, no nothing, no sounds. It shifts much more smooth. So I had the pressure switch also changed a few weeks ago. It was shifting hard from 2nd to 3rd. Seems like it's completely gone now. There is no more hard shifting. I haven't had a AT fluid swap at over 70,000 miles, so I know it's supposed to be due every 40,000. I took the gamble at 70,000, and so far it came out great. This car shifts much more smooth now. So far, so good. This is an easy 10-minute DIY job if you have everything prepared. If you've watched this video knowing to get some extensions, a breaker bar, the right fluid pump. Thankfully I had the right one, since I bought the wrong one. And you can check all the products I use on my Amazon description. Thank you guys for watching, and enjoy your smooth ride.